Delaware VA loan limits do not apply to every veteran. In Delaware and nationwide, VA loan limits only matter if you have a partial VA entitlement. If you have a full VA entitlement, there's no loan limit in Delaware in 2026. That means you can finance 100% of the purchase price, even if the home costs over $1 million, as long as your income supports the payment, your credit qualifies, the VA appraisal supports the value. There is no special jumbo VA loan. So when you have full entitlement, 100% financing. Now, what's full VA entitlement? So the VA entitlement actually means that you are using your VA benefit without any part of it tied up in another VA loan or in a default. With full VA entitlement in Delaware, there is no loan limit. There's no down payment required. You can borrow 100% of the purchase price. For example, if you're buying a home in Delaware for, let's say, $1.2 million and you have full VA entitlement, your base VA loan amount can be $1,200,000 with zero down, assuming you qualify. The VA does not cap the loan amount in this situation. So when do VA loan limits apply? Well, let's talk about when limits do matter. VA loan limits apply in Delaware if you have partial VA entitlement. You have partial VA entitlement if you currently have another VA loan, you paid off a VA loan but never restored your entitlement, or you've had a prior foreclosure or short sale involving a VA loan without restoring it. When entitlement is partial, VA lenders must follow the FHFA conforming loan limits. Delaware VA loan limits for 2026 uses a single statewide VA loan limit for partial entitlement. That limit is $832,570 and applies to Newcastle County, Kent County, and Sussex County. So all three counties, same exact partial VA loan limit. Delaware does not have a high-cost county adjustments for VA loans in 2026. So how does the 25% payment rule work? This is where a lot of veterans get surprised, so pay close attention. When entitlement is partial, your lender calculates how much you can borrow with 100% financing based on your remaining entitlement. If the purchase price goes above that amount, you're okay. VA guidelines require a 25% down payment on the difference, not the full price. So here's an example. Maximum zero down amount allowed on your remaining entitlement, let's say, is $500,000. And you want to purchase a property for $550,000. The difference is $50,000. So you're required to put down 25% of the $50,000, which is only $12,500 versus 25% of the whole $550,000. Your base VA loan amount would then be $537,500. This is not optional. This calculation is required by VA guidelines. So what is the VA funding fee in Delaware? Well, let's talk about the VA funding fee because it affects your total loan amount. The VA funding fee is a one-time fee that helps keep the VA loan program available without monthly mortgage insurance. Now, some people are exempt. So who's exempt? Veterans receiving VA disability compensation and some eligible surviving spouses. If you're exempt, your total loan amount equals your base loan amount. If you're not exempt, then you have a funding fee that will depend on the following: whether you're a first-time use or subsequent use of your VA benefit, whether you put money down or not. So for purchase loans, 0% down. First-time use, it's 2.15% of the total loan. Subsequent use, 3.3%. With 5% down, it drops to 1.5%, no matter whether it's first or subsequent. 10% down or more, it's 1.25%, whether it's first or subsequent use. The funding fee can be financed into the loan, so it doesn't need to be paid out of pocket. All right, let's talk about common myths about Delaware VA loan limits. Let me clear up a few common myths I hear all the time. Myth 1, Delaware VA loans are capped at $832,570. No, that only applies to partial entitlement, and you can go above it, you just have a down payment. Myth 2, VA loans over $1 million require a down payment. No, with full entitlement, it removes the loan limits entirely. Myth 3, every veteran pays the funding fee. No, veterans with VA disability do not. Why VA entitlement review matters to you? This is what I tell all my veterans. Do not make an offer until your entitlement has been reviewed and we've got your certificate eligibility. An entitlement review tells you whether you have full or partial entitlement. It tells you how much you can borrow with zero down payment, and it determines whether a down payment even applies. What your real cash to close looks like, because we can lend you 100% of the purchase price, but you still got closing costs. Skipping this leads to bad advice and last-minute problems. So if you're buying or refinancing in Delaware in 2026 and you want clear, accurate VA guidance, start with an entitlement review. Give me a call at 302-703-0727 or visit me online, DelawareMortgageLoans.net. I'm John Thomas, a VA home loan expert and a loan officer, and I'll give you straight answers, precise VA calculations, and I will help Delaware veterans either refinance or purchase a home.